Here is a quick instructional on some neck cars and some shoulder cars. Goal of these is to work on pushing these joints and other individual joints within the complex towards their end range, looking for stretch, looking for pulls, working around areas that are maybe a little tighter, a little more stiff than others. The goal of these controlled articular rotations is to move through each range of motion as we move into a new spot. So I'm going to start in flexion, go into rotation, lateral flexion, rotation, extend my head, rotate, laterally flex, rotate again, and then bring my chin to my chest. The goal of these is simply to find all of those little sticking points and work in and around them. Moving into shoulder cars, we are going to start palm facing forward. We're going to glide our arm through an externally rotated position up across our chest to overhead. As our shoulder gets overhead, we're going to think about starting to turn our thumb in towards us and our palm towards the back of the room, as you'll see here, and rotate that shoulder through that full arc of movement. Again, coming back across the chest, you'll see me here do it once more. These should be relatively quick once we get used to them. Again, moving into that overhead position, you can't see here, but I start to open up that armpit, turn that thumb away from my body, palm to the back of the room, bring the back of the hand into the pocket, back out across through extension, externally rotate that sucker, bring it up and over and across the chest, finishing your neck and shoulder cars. This first clip here is of me putting my shoulder into end range internal rotation, looking for some stretch or pull or tension, whichever word you feel fits for you, through my shoulder capsule, as you can see I'm pointing at there. And then the goal, once we either feel that deep stretch in our shoulder or within our shoulder, we're going to begin to try and move out of that end range position. As you'll see here, I can kind of extend my wrists a little bit, start to level out those plates, and that's just going to increase the lever length and increase the tension on my shoulder capsule. This second clip here is going to be our externally rotated position. Again, I'm going to place my elbow and my shoulder onto my surface, and then I'm going to slightly create some tension downward against the box. What I'm pointing at here and referencing is the fact that when you move your elbow, that's either going to increase the lever, which is going to increase the stress on the shoulder, or we can shorten it, which will make it easier. Again, I'm letting my shoulder fall back by itself, rotating, finding that stretch, and then I'm going to try and activate my shoulder muscles by pushing against it.